More than 5,000 Nigerians appear to be trapped in conflict-torn Sudan as evacuation of citizens has not commenced. However, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyema, says the federal government is working hard to ensure the safe evacuation of Nigerians in Sudan. He said unlike other countries trying to evacuate their diplomatic staff first, Nigerians would want diplomatic staff to coordinate the evacuation of its citizens. Meanwhile, students who make up 80% of those stranded have been advised to remain in their universities to avert danger. The chairman, CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Abike Dabiri-Erawa, also cautioned against certain mobilization efforts of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, involving the pooling of funds to facilitate the transportation of Nigerian students in the North African country away from their campuses. Now, for more insight into this development, Soile, Global Affairs Analyst, joins me now. Thank you very much for joining me. Now, we understand that an evacuation in conflict areas is not the easiest thing to do. Now, just how difficult do you think this is going to be for the Nigerian government, since the planned evacuation, which is expected to begin tomorrow, would obviously be by road?
Well, Sudan is one country that has a history of crisis and conflicts. And because its geography, having been located within three most prized, if you like, regions of Africa, straddling the region between the Red Sea, the Sahel region, and the Horn of Africa, that makes that place a hotbed of conflict. And every serious government must plan for, particularly if you take into cognizance the political development in that region from 2019, when the former president, the dictator Omar al-Bashir, was outstaged. One would believe, or one would think, that the Nigerian government will have, looking at what has happened for over 10 days now, should have been more proactive in evacuating the Nigerians trapped in that country. Having said that, now that we now know that by tomorrow, the Nigerians trapped in that country will be evacuated by road, we only hope that operations will be done very seamlessly, and there will be no casualty, to the people and to the Nigerians that will be evacuated at the end of the day.
All right. Now, another issue is that any sort of evacuation will need approval from the Sudanese government. But given the current situation in the country, will safety guarantees from one side of the two groups involved in the ongoing conflict be enough to guarantee safe evacuation?
That is my concern, because now that we have two factions of the Sudanese military, claiming the control of important, infrastructure in that country, the airport at Khartoum, and of course, the other areas around the country. One will only pray that the government will be able to find some form of agreement with both parties, so that the operations will not be jeopardized. But if you ask me, it's going to be very difficult considering the situation at the moment.
Things are sorted out without any danger on both sides. Soile, Global Affairs Analyst, thank you very much for your insight.